What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel and or podcast, however you are listening. Today we're taking a different approach to content, and this is always an exciting thing to do because when you're a content creator, everything you do really relies on experimentation, and some of the most beautiful, viral, artistic moments can come from kind of just exploring. So usually on this content creation channel, I do face videos. I come on here and I talk about my journey basically of growing my first main variety channel since 2020. I've learned so much about social media and revenue and monetization in all of those years because I've been trying to make a living off of this. And because I've learned so much about YouTube, I have created other smaller channels and applied that knowledge to those channels. And I really have built a YouTube empire in a way. But recently, because I always have my hand in every little thing, I got into reality TV. I've always wanted to be a part of the television industry, and I worked really hard to always keep applying, always keep pushing myself, even while I was growing my content creation channels starting in 2020. And as of recently, I did film a reality television show as well as won a reality television show. So the details of me on For the Love of DILF season 2 on Out TV are over on my main variety channel. There are clips over there. I have castmates on my channel. We do a bunch of different content revolving the reality show over on my main variety channel. But over here, I wanted to talk about kind of the effect of that, because I know a lot of people may think that going on a TV show, doing a movie, or doing something more mainstream may potentially push their social media in a larger, further direction. But that might not always be the point. And if that is the point, it might not always be good. For example, if you have a cooking channel and people are appearing on your channel to watch you cook, enjoy your recipes, and be there for the experience of you cooking, but then you go on, let's say, a dating reality show, right? And then the people there are watching you fall in love. They're watching you go on dates and interact with your more intimate side and sensitive side of yourself, not so much your artistic cooking side. The chances of the fans and the followers of the people who are watching you on the dating show, the chances of them crossing over to watch you cook become a little bit slimmer because the niches are different. However, I have found that doing everything and connecting everything does have its benefits. And if you rely as a creator solely on personality and things that are within you as a person, what you're doing should never really matter. However, there are people, for example, who are focused in on content for the content. There are people who love to cook obsessively, and they're addicted to all different types of cooking channels. They write down recipes from different channels. That is their passion. So if you announce you're going to go on a reality show and you're going to be dating on that show, the followers of your cooking channel might not tune in, and vice versa. The people who see you fall in love on the reality show and they notice you have a cooking channel, they might not subscribe to your cooking channel because they were used to you falling in love. They were used to a different side of a more produced side of you on reality TV. So they may not connect with you in that way and subscribe to your cooking channel. But if they did connect to your personality in a special way and cling to you, then it may be great that you have that cooking channel. There are people who become fans of people on reality TV or in general or on social media, and they do want every part of them. If they have a cooking channel, they'll subscribe. If they had a private channel reading poems and doing tarot cards, they would subscribe. There are people who would follow people everywhere, that's why it is important to go ahead and always cross brand, always cross represent when it comes to being a creator. But don't put all your eggs in that basket is what I'm saying, is the final bottom line message of this audio experience of this video right now, because I want you guys to realize it's not an easy, okay ticket into transforming all of your numbers on social media. And if they do, it may not be the right numbers. And by the right numbers, what I mean is, if you have a channel that is a cooking channel, you want all of your subscribers to be interested in cooking, because when you blast off a video every day and it shows you cooking a different recipe, you want the people who get that notification and see that video on their homepage to be 100% interested in cooking. You don't want them to be kind of in, kind of out, kind of saw you on the show, kind of care, kind of don't. That's going to hurt your numbers. That's going to hurt your analytics. And in the end, that's going to hurt your revenue. You always want to try to go for the strongest fan group, the strongest following, and have them be immersed solely in a very niche down specific topic. And that is always your best bet to get a video blasted off. One of my favorite tactics, once you have that a group of people who are solely interested in your topic and in your niche, you have up to 3 chances on YouTube to notify them. So in your videos, you should always be telling people to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. And when they do hit that notification bell, what that entails is that they get a notification message on their phone every time you post a video. So you always want to be as authentic and open as possible when it comes to those video titles. Always try not to lean more into clickbait, because that's a way that you do lose the trust of your following. If the video is about you cooking, write in the title, this is you cooking, write what the recipe is. If it's not that, if it's this, if it's another topic, if you're explaining something on a bigger, larger scale with more words, more complexities, then say that in the topic of the video. Always don't be afraid to let viewers know exactly what the topic is. As you guys see, when I started this, I let you guys know right away, this is a different format. This is a more behind the scenes look about content creation and my journey. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. And I want you guys to take that same advice and apply it to your own channels and your own content. Be authentic, be real, but don't always think that a huge leap somewhere else means a huge leap everywhere else, and that it would be a good leap as well. Because what I found in my own journey is I did rely a lot on my personality and vulnerability while on the reality show. And that did cross over, luckily for me, whereas people saw me on the show and they aren't interested in all of my content. And there have been an increase of followers from people from the show. But luckily, there hasn't been a whole lot because, for example, there's a lot of... And this could go both ways. For example, on my main variety channel, I do a lot of music reactions, movie reactions. Those followers of that main channel are mainly interested in watching me react to new music or review new movies. So when I told them, all 64,000 people on my channel, that I was going on a reality show, there was a small group of people who were interested in a reality show, 100% tuning in, 100% down for the experience and enjoyed it with me. But the majority of my following was not interested. And at first that really did hurt me, but I had to kind of understand the complexities of building a niche follower base. And because my main variety channel is exactly that, a variety channel of all different artistic ventures, I can't expect all 64,000 of those people to be interested of every artistic adventure that I choose to put my hand in. So that was like a rude awakening in that way. But then it also was the flip side. All the people who found me from the reality show aren't necessarily going to subscribe to my channel, because what if they don't want to see me react to music and movies and cover the show? But that was kind of my way of curving my content. Once the reality show was released, I started discussing the reality show on my variety channel, and take that as a tip. Whereas if you build a new audience under a new niche, connect that to your content. So the minute the trailer was released for the show that I'm on, I immediately reacted to the trailer. I'm talking about the behind the scenes on my channel, just really getting into the ins and outs of what the show means to me, the behind the scenes details. And you see, in that way, I'm curving my content to morph into what I'm currently going through. And then with that, building a new set of a fan base of people who are interested in that and the previous content. So you really do just have to be careful with how you do things as a creator online, making sure you do it in a smart way and really show people that you're here to deliver a message and you want to make sure you deliver it in the right way and to the right people. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of discuss that, because you would think that possibly getting on a TV show or doing something so big would absolutely change all of your numbers, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will. And if it does, it doesn't mean it'd be the change in the best way. Sometimes a good loyal following on a tight niche is better to have and have it not be mixed up and everything else. For example, I'm glad that all my numbers stayed relatively the same for YouTube, because if they found me out on the TV show and let's say 100,000 people subscribed to me on YouTube because they saw me on the TV show, they would not be subscribed to me because they were interested in the videos specifically that are on that channel. They would have just been subscribing to me because they were interested in me. So that can go good or that can go bad, because what if you don't deliver the version of you that they want? What, you know what I mean? So you have to think about those things and you have to think about them a lot. I hope this video helped somebody. I hope it gave you some insight on, being a creator and what that means and the decisions that we have to make. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Creator Chat podcast on Spotify, and also follow me on Instagram at Nigel Battle Official. And if you haven't already checked out For the Love of Delve Season 2 on Out TV, definitely do that. That is what I'm referring to when I say my reality show and my show that I'm so grateful for. It definitely has changed my content creator journey in so many good and bad ways. And this was just a little introduction into what those things were. So